Hi YouTube, this is Shelby's Knickknacks, here bringing you another crochet tutorial. Today I'll be going over the continuation of my letter Bobble Stitch series, and today we'll be starting with the letter D. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to complete that. First, let's start with the materials. You'll need a 6mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, scissors, and a size 4 worsted weight yarn, color of your choice, and in this one I chose the Red Heart Super Saver in the color Orchid. So let's get started. I've attached my previous videos before to show you how to do the beginning first 3 rows, and I'll meet you back and we'll start on that 4th row after I've chained 1 and turned my work. I've completed my first 3 rows and I've already chained 1 and turned my work, and this is going to be the start of row 4. And for reference, we'll be starting off right here doing these 3 bobble stitches on row 4, and we'll be starting with this first one here. Okay, so now we're going to single crochet into those first 5 stitches. 1, a little difficult for me to get in there. 2, 3, oops, it's messed up. 3, 4, and 5. So in this 6th single crochet space, we're going to do our first bobble stitch. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops only. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. We have 4, we need 5 on that hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops. Now that we have 5, we yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Next, we're going to single crochet into the 7th space. And then the 8th space, we're going to do our next bobble stitch. And again, if I'm going too quickly, all you would need to do is just to pause the video in order to catch up with me. But just remember, in order to complete your bobble stitch, you will need 5 loops on that hook. So just keep going, yarning over and pulling through until you have those 5 loops on that hook. And then you will yarn over and pull through all 5. Now we single crochet into the next space. And we're going to do that 3rd and the last bobble stitch. Okay, we have 5. Now we yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. And now we're going to single crochet in the rest of these last 7 stitches. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and for the 5th row you're going to single crochet all the way across, making sure that you have 17 stitches, and I will meet you back at row 6. I've already chained 1 and turned my work, and we're about to start on row 6. And for reference, we're going to be here. We're going to single crochet into those first 5 single crochet spaces. We're going to bobble stitch in that 6th single crochet space. We're going to single crochet 4, and then we're going to bobble stitch in that 11th stitch, and then we're going to single crochet our way out. So first we'll start with those first 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now that we've done our first 5 single crochet, we're going to do our bobble stitch in that 6th space. So we're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through those first 2 loops only, and you will repeat that until you have 5 loops on your hook. yarn over and pull through all 5. And now we're going to single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do our last bobble stitch on this row. So we yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through those first 2 loops only, and just keep repeating that, remember, until you have 5 loops on your hook. Okay. Oops, almost lost it there. So now we're going to single crochet into those last 6 stitches. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to single crochet all the way across row 7, making sure you have 17 stitches at the end. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and I'll meet you back at row 8. Okay, so I've chained 1 and turned my work, and this is going to be the start of row 8. And this is what our work looks like so far. And for reference, for row 8, we're going to be doing those first 5 single crochet. We're going to do a bobble stitch in the 6th stitch. We're going to single crochet in the next 5 single crochet spaces, and we're going to do a bobble stitch in that 12th stitch, and then we're going to single crochet in those last 5 stitches. Okay, so we're going to do our first 5 single crochet. 3, 4, 5. We're going to do our bobble stitch in the 6th stitch. Yarn over and pull through all 5. We're going to do our 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do our bobble stitch in that 12th stitch. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now you would just continue, do your next 5 single crochet, chain 1, turn your work, and then you're going to single crochet all the way across row 9, being sure you end up with 17 stitches. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and I'll meet you back at row 10. I've chained 1, I've turned my work, and now we're starting on row 10. We're going to start out by doing the first 5 single crochet, bobble stitch in that 6th stitch, 5 single crochet in between, and then bobble stitch in that 12th single crochet space. Now we're going to bobble stitch in that 6th stitch. Single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Bobble stitch in the 12th. And now we're going to single crochet in those next 5 stitches to finish out this row. You're going to chain 1, turn your work. You're going to single crochet all the way across row 11. Then you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and I'll meet you back. I've chained 1 and turned my work. This is what it looks like so far. And we're going to be starting on that 12th row. We're going to single crochet into the first 5. Bobble stitch into the 6th stitch, single crochet in the next 5, bobble stitch in the 12th, and then single crochet those last 5 stitches. Bobble stitch in the 6th stitch, and again, if I'm going too quickly, you can always pause the video and then replay it in order to catch up. Single crochet in the next 5. 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to bobble stitch in that 12th stitch. One more time, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 5, and now we're going to single crochet our way out, chain 1, turn your work, and then single crochet across row 13, making sure you have 17 stitches, and chain 1, turn your work, and I'll meet you back at row 14. So our work looks like so far. I've already chained 1 and turned my work, and we're going to be starting out on row 14. We're going to single crochet into the first 5. We're going to bobble stitch in the 6th stitch. We're going to single crochet into the next 4, and then we're going to bobble stitch in that 11th stitch. Two, 3, 4, 5, bobble stitch in the 6th stitch, pull through all 5, single crochet into the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4, bobble stitch into the 11th space. Yarn over and pull through all 5, and then we're going to single crochet into those next 6 stitches. You're gonna chain 1, turn your work. You're gonna single crochet all the way across row 15, and you'll chain 1, turn your work, and I'll meet you back at row 16. I've already chained 1 and turned my work, and we're gonna be on this last row. We're gonna single crochet into the first 5, bobble stitch into the 6th stitch, single crochet in between, bobble stitch in the 8th, single crochet in between, and then we're gonna bobble stitch in that 10th stitch, and then we're gonna single crochet into those last 7. So we're gonna start with those first 5 single crochet on this row. Okay, having a little difficulty here. Let me rearrange my project. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to bobble stitch into that 6th single crochet space. And again, if I am going too quickly, just pause the video and then restart it in order for you to catch up. One more time. Yarn over, pull through all 5. Now we're going to single crochet into the next space. We're going to bobble stitch into that 8th single crochet space. And just keep going until you have 5 on that hook. One more time. Yarn over and pull through all 5. Single crochet into the next space. Now we're going to bobble stitch into that 10th single crochet space. One more time. Yarn over and pull through all 5. I'm having difficulty. We're going to finish out by single crocheting into those last 7 stitches. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and for rows 17 through 19, you're just going to single crochet until you get to the end of row 19, and I'll meet you at row 19. Okay, I'm on my last single crochet on row 19. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1. Going to cut my yarn, leaving just a small tail to weave in. I'm going to pull it through, tighten it, and then you're going to weave in your ends, and that's it. Letter D. Well, that's the end of this crochet tutorial. I hope that you were able to follow along and finish out your bobble stitch letter D. And this is our finished project. Hopefully you're able to see that. And in the meantime, if there's anything else that you would like to see, just let me know. And in the meantime, I'm Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks, and I'll be seeing you next time.